We are building a little company in Minecraft, and we're going to start off our venture with Experimentation. Experimentation is probably the first moon you ever go to in a little company. It's abandoned, it's a desert, and that's about it. There's a red moon, a track, and the main entrance, and the facility. I started building Experimentation from the wall. I found I needed to make it larger than the ship, yet being in a pretty good size. And I just start trying to build the frame with it and making sure it's quite a bit taller than the ship itself. And then knock a bunch of blocks off. Start adding more to the wall to make it a lot longer. That it's really long in Experimentation with the company itself. And then I just started to fill it in, and once I was finished, I was quite satisfied in how it turned out. I decided to knock 2 blocks off at the top because I thought it was a little bit too tall, and so I went with that. Once I finished, I found it a lot better. Next thing I had to do was grab the ladders and put those on the left side. I found the ladders a little bit too tall, yet I didn't really care too much yet. That seemed... After the ladders, we are finished with the wall. Next, I decided to work on the track, and I decided to use dirt. Yeah, I may change it to sand later. I decided to build more and do this like one layer of concrete, quite like the game. Quick shout out to TP Tubbs for helping me make this with her. This would not be possible without her. I next decided to build fences around it, make more elect, even though that's not in the game. But I decided to do them anyway. We give them more detail, make them separate, and make them look a lot more wrecked. I decided to do powered rails instead of normal rails because I find them just looking cooler and I like them more. Next, I wanted to work on the main entrance, and I decided to use more red sand instead of white sand because it looks kind of more identical in the game, and I just kept working on that. I got tired of making the red sand area, so I decided to work on the main entrance area, and I decided to pick out cobblestone as a block, no particular reason. I just decided to work on it, and I find that block looking quite like the normal main entrance block. I added some red sand blocks in the cobblestone area to look like the sand was bleeding in. I actually quite liked how it turned out. I liked how it worked, and I find that it looks better. I spammed a lot of blocks over at the left-ish side, yet that did not, to make it look more natural, yet that did not work in my favor, and it did not look natural. Next thing I decided to work on were those little engine parts in the main entrance. I decided to start making them out of cobblestone, but then switched to smooth stone, is that what it's called? Stone bricks. And I found that looking a little bit more like the machines, a little bit more clear. Yeah, the machine design I don't love myself yet. I just kind of am rolling with it. I decided to start working on the second one, yet that one was a little bit more squished. I do like how the first one came out a lot better. I thought they looked alright at the end. TP Tops later put trapdoors on them and made them look a lot better. I then went to the ship to see how Experimentation looked like from afar, and I honestly liked how it came out. But put some lanterns in the main entrance. TP Tops made the door in, and she decided to start making it out of bedrock. I then put some stone in the middle door because that's kind of how it looks like in the game, and I find that looking quite good. That is going to wrap up the video for this time. We got a good start on Experimentation. Thank you guys for watching this video, and goodbye.